So I can't emphasize the importance of this first point enough. If any endeavor we seek to take on, right, listening is everything. We have to listen. So whether it's to bring a new product to market, open an online business, pursue a new relationship, and mend one that's in need of repair, the art of listening is everything. So before we open our mouths or put pen to paper or keystrokes to social media platforms to communicate our message, think about, you must first seek to understand the needs and desires of the person we're trying to communicate with. Meet people where they're at. In marketing, we need to listen for the needs and desires of our target audience. The knowledge for how to serve them lies in our seeking to understand what their pain points are. So in our close relationships, we need to listen for the needs and desires of our loved ones. So the knowledge for how to build intimacy lies in our seeking to understand what makes people feel loved. This, I'm not suggesting it easy, but it's really important. In the relationships we have with our team members, right, we need to listen to the needs and desires of those we lead. Think about the people around you. The knowledge for how to get result lies in our seeking to understand what inspires them, what drives them, and what they're trying to say to us. They're trying to communicate. You've heard it said there's power in knowledge. I say there's real power in listening. That's the precursor for knowledge. If you want to master one skill set, this might be it. So we worked with a gentleman by the name of Chris Ryan, and he told me, overall, it's incredible to work with this team. One of the struggles I had early on was the skill set of listening. The coaching experience helped me, my listening skills to drastically improve. Mac allowed me to look at the concept of listening from a different perspective. Thank you, Chris. Key number 2, words. Words are the precursor to feelings. When we open our mouths to speak, remember, words hold great power. They can inspire those we lead or not. As humans, when we're moved, when we feel something, we often find that behind that feeling, there are words. There are words that precede those emotions. So whether it was something somebody said to us, something we said to ourselves, or a voice playing in our head on repeat, and that could be a belief, whether it's true or false, it plays in our head like a broken record. Those words that were said were a precursor to the feelings that arose within us. So if we appreciate the effect of words and what they can have on us, we've got to be really careful as leaders with the words we choose when we speak to other people, because words build families. Words tear apart families. Words form truces. Words also start wars. Words can move people, and words can destroy people. There's a way to speak to those we lead, both at home and in business, to inspire action. And this is where so many leaders get it wrong. It's never inspiring to have a leader in charge using commanding language, defensive language, or micromanaging, distrustful language, or something that makes us feel small when they speak to us. So think about it. Be careful not to do it to others. I think we need to be kindergartners from time to time and remember that. Talk to those you lead the way you want to be spoken to, or maybe the way they want to be spoken to. Be aware of the words and the tone with which you deliver them, my friends. Instead, here's the key. Choose language that serves the people you're communicating with. Communication starts with listening and then responding, not reacting, with care, based on the knowledge we gain from our listening. You've heard this. People don't care how much you know until they know how much you care. It's difficult. And people don't remember what you said, but they always remember the way you make them feel. That was Maya Angelou. So remember, as you lead others, words are a precursor to feelings. Worked with a gentleman who's a senior vice president by the name of Fletcher Emery. And Fletch was terrific. He said, what I love about the Coach Me Mac is that it helped me build upon open communication and trust, and taught that by modeling it, because people hear what they see. He got the amazing gift, I would say, of learning to be impactful, a better communicator, somebody who leads by example, right, as a leader of others because of his work. So now let me give you the key to leveling up your impact and the final point for this Level Up Masterclass training. Today is the precursor to tomorrow. So what you sow today will reap results for you tomorrow. Stack your habits. Think about the small steps you take. Stack your habits in the direction you want to see those results grow. I remember all the time. A focus on results doesn't get results. Staring at the calendar or at the quota or what you want tomorrow doesn't do anything to move the needle, right? So a focus on results doesn't bring results. Practice, even if it's practice to learn to do it differently. Consistent practice today is what will lead you to the desired results in the future. Focusing on what you can control is the only thing you can control, you. So if you're trying to hit sales numbers, maybe by the end of the quarter, right? Focus on making new connections, following up on leads, or maybe you've got KPIs in the business that you're looking to execute upon. These are things that you get step by step, day by day, action by action. Look, if you're trying to better a relationship, maybe if with a teenage daughter before she heads off to college, the example would be focusing on listening to her a bit more, using words that encourage her and build her up, maybe taking her out to get a massage and her nails done. Or you could be in the bonus round, plant 2 trees with 1 seed and send her to go with her mom. All your dads in the room, tune into that, right? Let's get some brownie points. So here's one I hear a lot in the work that we do. If you're trying to get your team to perform and you keep telling them your vision and where you want to go and where you want to take the business, they don't seem to get on with their own performance to participate, take a step back, focus on the control. Start with you. Go to the back of the beginning of this training. It starts with clarity of where you want to go. Clear. Starts with your vision. Is it clear? And then if that vision is clear, go back to where you are today. Now ask yourself these questions. These are important. The conversation we have with ourselves. Am I being a leader they will want to follow? Hey, would you want to follow you? Am I acting in my integrity, demonstrating honorable character? Do I listen to my team and what they value most as an individual? Am I using words that build them up, inspire them to action? Have I established priorities in this organization in a way that aligns with the company's highest values? Have I provided a psychologically safe place to allow my team members to disagree with me? And have I done the work of developing myself? Have I developed myself personally so I grow as their leader? That work never ends. And do I see the setbacks of my team as an opportunity for growth? Am I willing to shift my perspective? If how I see things are not serving me or the team, maybe it's not them, maybe it's me. So as we bring this to a close today, those kinds of questions are at the core of the work of personal development. Also at the core of this work, look, it's the only time you have to develop yourself is now. It comes down to today. What do you do or don't do today will sow the seeds for your tomorrow. Today is a result of all the yesterdays that stacked up to today. So those of you who know me know that I'm not the individual to give you the formula to do this, this, and this. I have too much respect for who you are as a person. I strongly believe that each of us holds the answers to life questions inside of us. They're deep in us. Maybe we're the antenna, or we have a transistor or a satellite. We just need some guides along the way to hold up the mirror at a different angle, to see ourselves more clearly and make adjustments. These are the adjustments that are going to help us get to where we really want to go. So I believe, right, that the work we do is vital. I believe this is all about you and what you get out of this. The most important discussion that you have is the one that you have with yourself. I believe these priorities, having clarity and taking action, no matter what happens, is going to lead to a life of fulfillment. Okay, so those are the 3 core steps. We help people go from getting stuck to gaining traction every time. So this is what we do. We help people gain rifle shot clarity. Always easier said than done, but a worthwhile activity. Number 2, we shift perspective. Building off of what they used to perceive as obstacles is actually building blocks. And then the third thing we do is we remove those blocks together. We help them level up the impact of those they want to lead, including themselves, in tremendous ways.